Hello loves, welcome to Fifth Dimension. So before I get started on naming the piles, I just wanted to take a quick second to thank those of you who have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all doing what you have to do in order to help me and my channel grow. Second of all, I wanted to mention that I am open for personal readings. So if that is something that you're interested in, go ahead and look in the description box. You can find my email there. Just email me and we can set it up. So pile number 1 is going to be card 22 with the Heart of the Matter with this Amethyst. Pile number 2 is going to be card 31, Love Makes the Difference with this Angel Aura. Pile number 3, card 17, Have Patience with this Clear Quartz. And pile number 4 is going to be card 3, Back to What You Love with the Labradorite. Choose whichever or more resonates with you, and I'll see you at your reading, loves. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose card 22, the Heart of the Matter, as well as this Amethyst baby cluster, then you're at the right place, okay? Oh, really quick. The message here is there's more going on than meets the eye. This card really, I'm going to just directly connect it. If you resonate with soul-loving connections, so whatever label you want to give that, this more than likely is what your reading is going to be about. With the card 22, automatically that's what that tells me, okay? So this really resonates with soul connections. Why? Because there's more going on than meets the eye is really about the amount of faith that you have to have when it comes to soul connections, because more often than not, things are never as they seem, okay? It is always about hidden, everything being energetic and not really playing out in the physical. And so the majority of this connection is in the energetic, or the 5D, if you will, okay? So a lot of mental energy, a lot of emotional heart energy, a lot of sexual energy being transferred back and forth within the connection versus the actual physical connection and communication itself, okay? So there's a lot of trust that has to go into these types of connections. What it is that you were able to see is only a very small portion around you versus what it is that's being orchestrated by the universe, God, your spirit guides, Gaia, whatever it is that you believe in, okay, behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and see what messages we have for you, pile number 1. Messages for pile number 1, please. Messages for pile number 1. All right, we have pay attention to signs. I like this. Pay attention to signs. So this is something that you are needing to notice. The universe always communicates through signs and synchronicities, okay? So it is by no mistake that you were guided, especially if you're new to, oh my god, I just saw 222 on the thing. I love it. It is no mistake that you are being guided to this reading if you are new to my channel. It is no mistake, especially if you are looking for clarification on the specific type of connection, because like I said, it's so hard to get it in the physical. There's so much resistance, there's so much back and forth, there's so much heavy, confusing energy when it comes to these types of connections. Especially right here with communication is key, new moon and Gemini. What do my new moons always tell me? They tell me that there's something that's not visible to you. So more than likely you and whoever you are in this soul connection with are not communicating with each other. However, if you're not communicating with each other in the physical, more than likely you are communicating with each other energetically. So what does that mean? Music is the most common, I feel. Numbers is the other most common. So certain numbers that tell you certain songs that come on at certain times, like right when you turn on the radio, or right when you put on your whatever it is that you listen to, your YouTube music, your Spotify, your Pandora, songs that come on that almost feel like it's a message coming from your person. And how do you know this? You just feel it, okay? There's really no way to explain, but it's everything that you are experiencing emotionally coming out in a freaking song, coming out in a freaking, what do you call them, memes on the internet that you're scrolling through, and it's like a message that was almost meant for you. a YouTube reading that shows up on your screen all of a sudden that guides you to something about this connection, okay? Those are all the universe communicating with you. Those are all, if you believe in soul connections, if you believe that you can be connected to another person's soul, this is the way that you are communicating, okay? We have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. That tells me that you've been very stressed and overwhelmed about this connection. I feel, yeah, there's doubt. There's a lot of doubt here, which makes sense because that's what this card is about. It's about you're only able to see very, very little about what's really going on here, okay? There is no bigger picture view. Why? Because in the 3D realm that we live in, time is linear. So we can only see one day to the next, to the next, to the next. We have no higher view. We have no outside view, okay? What else do we got for pile number 1? I was going to say pile number 2. Because usually I place an amethyst as pile number 2, but I tried tricking you guys today. Messages for pile number 1, please. Oh, the 2 came out. Alright. We have winter, take care of your needs. That's going to connect with this. We have medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. That is the hardest thing to do in soul connections, is to honor what it is that you feel inside. Why? Because everything outside, for example, if this person has completely shut you out, I've heard that in these soul connections people even block each other. I wouldn't know, but in these types of soul connections, if you are blocked by the person who you feel soul connected to, I just saw 555 on my camera timer, which is challenge, right? It feels very challenging to be in that position when you feel like your inner guidance is telling you that this is your person, that you can feel them, that you can hear their thoughts, that you're receiving signs and messages from them. However, you're blocked from them. You have no way of communicating with them. How is that? How do you logically make that make sense? Okay, it makes you feel crazy. It makes you feel confused. It makes you feel like you can't trust yourself, like you can't trust your intuition. You may even be angry with yourself sometimes. Like, why is it that I keep on believing this when I have no evidence of it? Okay, that's this type of heavy connection. I feel like there's a lot in the dark right here, especially with the winter. The winter is the time when we take time to retreat. Why did I say, what did I say? I don't know what I said. We take time to retreat. This is the time of calm. This is the time of rest. But because winter is the time of rest, which means you're going to move into a cycle. Everything is cyclical, even in these types of connections, okay? In life in general, in everything is cyclical. So if you're in the winter season, which means eventually you will be at the spring, okay? It's hard to trust. I get it. Alright, what do we got? We have broken open, card 28. Before I say anything on that card, because I'm feeling that there's about to be some communication coming through, please clarify card 28. 9 of Wands, feeling like, what do they call this card? The Wounded Warrior. Like you're feeling way too beaten up. You're feeling like you don't know if you can stay in the race. Clarify the 9 of Wands, please. 6 of Swords. Feeling the need to walk away. Have you walked away? Have they walked away? Something's happening here. It feels heavy. The Lovers. Stop. With the Lovers and card 22 both coming out. This is, by the way, twin flame. The Lovers is a difficult card because the Lovers, as beautiful as it is as the Lovers, and it does always indicate some sort of soul tie, some sort of soul connection to another human being. However, it also indicates making the choice because it comes down to free will. If you are manifesting, which means you are setting an intention to energetically bring in your soul's match, real ass love. When you set that strong intention and you allow some sort of trust, because I know there's a lot of resistance when it comes to these types of manifestations, which makes them very hard to manifest. But it's only one thing when you're trying to put your energy in the right place, which is already difficult, but then you have to throw in another person in the mix and their resistance and their energy and their healing and their lessons and whatever cycle it is that they are currently going on their journey, then it becomes a whole mess, which is why soul connections are very hard to come into union, specifically twin flame. I wouldn't say soulmates are that challenging as much as twin flame connections are, because they bring in so much resistance and so much growth, because there's a lot of lessons to be learned, but the person has to be willing to make the changes from what lessons they're learning. Otherwise, they're just repeating cycles, okay? The Lovers is about choices. The Lovers is about free will. The Lovers is about having awareness of the flame that they hold together, but yet, are they going to make the choice to do the work, to take the actions to come towards it, okay? So, can you please give me messages that pile number 1 needs to know about this specific connection? 8 of Cups. Clarify the 8 of Cups for me, please. We have the Moon that flipped over. I'm going to take it because it did flip. Things that are hidden from you, things that are unknown. We do have the Moon energy over here, so within the night. Yeah, there's just a lot of unknowns here with the 3 of Swords, heartbreak. You might have had like a split, pile number 1, a breakup. You may have had something dramatic, but there's the card of walking away, the card of walking away, the card of heartbreak, the card of feeling overwhelmed and wounded emotionally. We have her out here in the night, also seeking signs, seeking guidance, trying to trust the wisdom, trying to trust whatever it is that she can see, because it's not much, right? That's this connection that feels very in the dark. It's in the winter. With the Moon here, with the winter, with the new moon here, all of this tells me that this is completely at a standstill and you were just like blacked out. Like this. Well, you can see my skin. But you are blacked out to what's going on in this connection. There's your person, King of Pentacles. Just give me any messages that pile number 1 needs to know before I close off this reading. I'll take these 2. Oh, stop. Before I even flip whatever that card's going to be, because I don't want it to fuck up the energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have the card 22. If you have any doubts, which you do have doubts, because that's heavy in the energy that you're doubting. You guys are a counterpart. You guys are a match, okay? We have the exact counterpart with the exact same energy, although you guys are in conflict right now. We do have the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, card of heartbreak, card of walking away, card of not having trust. Oh my God, I'm so glad I waited to mention all the ugly little cards that you can't see. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. If you needed confirmation because you're unsure based on what it is that you're physically seeing in this connection, pile number 1, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, masculine, feminine, the Lovers, 10 of Pentacles, complete happiness, unity, union, completion. Okay? Whatever situation that you are currently dealing with, who the fuck am I to tell you to ignore whatever heartbreak you're experiencing, because trust that it's going to be a good outcome in the end. So I don't feel comfortable saying that, but I will tell you that I am confirming for you that the person that you are so confused about, you're doubting your intuition about, is in fact a soul connection, okay? So if that, knowing whatever situation you may be blocked, like I said, you may have been a partnership and haven't broke up. You may have been married and gotten divorced. I don't know. This feels heavy. You may have found something out that you had to walk away with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups right there. But there's a lot that's hidden. There's a lot that's hidden in this connection. Overall message, there's more going on than meets the eye. So I will tell you, if it brings you any comfort to know that this person is in fact a soul connection, you were not confused about that, okay? Then that's what I have to offer you. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. And there's a double right there. Perfect union, okay? Between two owls. They are the same, just like this Ten of Pentacles card. In union, okay? Lean on the faith of the universe and put yourself in a place of peace, because that's the only vibration that's going to take you to a better place, okay? Putting yourself in heavy focus on whatever it is that you are going through, which just feels heavy. Don't put doubt. Don't add doubt to that, okay? Do not add doubt. Do not confuse yourself furthermore, because this is what it is. And as confusing as what is playing out is, it's part of the journey. That's what I got for you, pile number one. I hope, if at all, this is heavy energy, but I hope I was able to give you at least one little piece that made you feel okay, at peace, all right? Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number two. Thank you for joining me for your reading. So if you chose card number 31, Love Makes the Difference, as well as this angel aura, this is the correct pile. So the message from this card reads, love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So what this is telling me is something about your openness to new love, okay? Clearly, if you're not open to love, it's because you've been through a lot. It does talk about healing past hurts. So whatever past hurts you've gathered throughout the entirety of your lifetime may have caused you to build walls, maybe an entire fortress even when it comes to love, or it just in general like closed off. It may have closed off your openness to not only give love but to receive love, okay? So let's go ahead and see what messages we get for you today. I'm going to be shuffling on camera, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. We have patience with card number 23. And any other messages for pile number 2? Okay, I was only planning on taking one from that one. Let's see what else we got for you. So patience right away tells me about a situation with divine timing. I feel like you've been trying your best to be patient when it comes to what it is that you are trying to call in for yourself. But at the same time, I feel like there's this sort of resistance. Why am I getting that? Where am I getting the resistance from? I just see her sailing off in this ocean on her own, and I feel like she has all of her favorite things with her, and she's trying her best to enjoy the journey as it is, specifically with her being on her own and sort of putting the wind within her own sails. And here she is, you know, sitting pretty, sort of like waiting at this well. The well obviously representing emotional fulfillment. Is the well empty? Is the well full? Regardless, she's there by herself, okay? I feel like that's significant. A personal issue reaches resolution. So if you are already in connection, excuse me, Bring love into the situation. Okay. Let me just get the rest of the cards because I'm going to just start to confuse myself. We have a burst of magic. We have let it go. And then get a few tarot for you. We have the Hanged Man. Ooh, we have the Empress, but I gotta cover her up because she's a little nude. What else do we have for pile number 2? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about patience too. Oh, those almost came out. I don't know if you got to see them on camera. I didn't get to see what they were. Pile number 2, please. There's another 7. And there's the wheel. Okay, let's see what we got. We have 7 with the 7 of Wands. We have the Wheel, which is essentially the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. Is the Moon going to come out in all the piles? I feel like it is. I feel like we're in a time of new moon energy. Like in the collective. Where it's just like we're all waiting on this certain manifestation. But at the same time, we're not really feeling like we're getting anywhere. And I can resonate with that, okay? 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles over here. What is that telling me? That is definitely telling me that there's been well, first of all, put a lot of energy and effort into resisting. Is this the resistant energy that I was feeling? I feel like there's a part of you that feels unsafe and unsure, even though I feel like you like the idea, pile number 2, of being open to setting your sails on the way to partnership, on the way to love. Same thing with here. I don't know why I feel resistance in this energy when this card has never given me that. This card has always given me I'm sitting patiently waiting for my lover. Where is he? I got all cute, got my hair done, got my nails done. Where is my lover? But at this point, I feel like she's resisting. I feel like she's almost like, hurry up and get here. You have 5 seconds or I'm out. Versus putting the watch down and really like embracing the moment. This moment being aka the moment where she's about to unite with her lover. She sort of looks like, I'm only going to give this person 1 more minute. And if they're not here, I'm getting back on my boat. And I'm going to keep on sailing and look to see where else I can find something. That's what I'm getting. I feel like there's resistance in really, truly being patient. There's something that you're not letting go of. Let me clarify that. What is pile number 2 not letting go of? Or needing to let go of? What is pile number 2 being guided to let go of? What is pile number 2 being guided to let go of? The High Priestess and the Fool. Oh my gosh, the spirit guides are being shady. Okay, here's what I got for you, pile number 2. You're an intuitive. You may be a tarot reader yourself. You may do some sort of divination. And you've been really like reading your own cards, going to YouTube tarot readings, perhaps purchasing personal tarot readings, which by the way, I'm available for personal readings in case you want some added confirmation. Email me. With the High Priestess here, the message that I got right away is stop trying to control how the situation unfolds. And this is not about you really like trying to put like, this is the way I want it to play out. Maybe you are. Maybe you're journaling it out. Maybe you're doing like vision boards of how you want certain manifestations to play out in your life, specifically when it comes to love that you are looking for, but sort of not really being open to. You need to let go of the way that these things are going to play out. And why do I keep saying that? Because I feel like the moon energy has collectively been coming out a lot lately, as well as the judgment. In case it pops up, I'm getting a gold star in case it pops up in your reading. But the moon has been coming out. In other words, what is not illuminated, but it feels like it's purposely not illuminated. And I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling when it's sort of like you were not meant to know. You were not meant to know how these things, and I don't know if it's a situation of like you're not meant to know because it hasn't been decided yet. You were not meant to know because the other person on the other end who you were supposed to meet up with, who was supposed to show up at your well, their situation is still being figured out, and perhaps that's why the moon energy is here. But I do feel like what you need to let go of is seeking higher guidance. No. That's not what I meant to say. You are supposed to seek higher guidance. What you are supposed to let go of is trying to know by connecting with higher guidance how everything is going to play out, because it's not going to show up here. I see the Empress, so I see you there. Oh, look, there's the Resistance again. Okay, I was going to take this as somebody else's energy, but this is your own energy, the Hanged Man. We have a burst of magic. So something within the darkness that is being created that we cannot see. We have bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, same thing. Bring love into the situation. So trust in love, believe in love, accept and honor love, and that love comes at its own time. But we have the Hanged Man here over the Empress. It came out with the Empress, right? Which I'm using him to cover her so I don't get like tagged on freaking by YouTube. But with the Hanged Man coming over with the Empress, this is telling me that you are putting yourself for the most part in your Empress energy, where you're just like, I'm setting the intentions and I'm letting it go. I'm putting myself in the divine trust that the universe is going to bring me what it is that I desire, and that I don't have to do a single thing except keep myself in my Empress energy. Okay, so you've been focusing your energy. However, there's that little bit that I was getting where she's just like, okay, I'm here waiting in my Empress energy like I'm supposed to, but I'm only waiting for 5 more minutes. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you're having attitude with the universe, and you're just like, no, I've been doing this. I've been waiting. I've been doing it your way. Where is that getting me? When is the time going to ever be right? That's what I'm feeling from you. Please comment if that's your vibe, because if that's your vibe and you're sassy like that, I like it. Because I get real feisty with my guides as well. I get really feisty with my tarot cards sometimes too, when they're giving me this nonsense about you are not meant to know. With the Wheel of Fortune, we have some sort of movement that is happening that you are not necessarily aware of. I got this in one of the other piles for something about the seasons changing. The seasons changing, and so therefore there will be some sort of visual evidence of somebody coming to approach you, if hopefully you haven't left by then. If hopefully you haven't abandoned ship by then, pile number 2. Please give me guidance in regards to pile number 2. There he is. Look at you being patient over here, waiting. But guess who you're waiting for? The King of Pentacles. Ooh, girl, you're going to be waiting for a second. Why? Because the King of Pentacles has to get his, what do they call it? His seamstress to come over. He's got to get a tailor to come over to get measured. He's got to get the right outfit with his little collar. He's got to get his crown shined. He's got to get his best pentacle. He's got to go through all of them because he's got plenty. He's abundant. So he's got to go through his his fortress of pentacles and just find the right one that matches his eyes in order to get his chariot to bring him to the meeting spot, which is the well. So if all you're waiting is 5 minutes, ooh, he's definitely not going to make it on time. There's resistance in you. That's what it is. And I don't blame you, pile number 2. I can understand if you're already over the being patient and divine timing and waiting till the moment is ripe, you know, to give birth to something. Some of y'all actually may be pregnant waiting to give birth. Side note. One last guidance. 8 of Cups, leaving behind. What did I say? Let it go. Let it go. That's going to be the same energy. 8 of Cups is letting it go. What do you need to let go of? The need to know. The need to know. The need to know all of the fine details. The need to know when the King of Pentacles is supposed to get here. Was he supposed to get here at 4:30 p.m. or 4:35? Because I'm only waiting till 4:37. I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you, pile number 2, but I mean, the best thing we can do really is make fun, or not make fun, but that's what I do. I try to make light of situations like, stop! I love it. I love it when my spirit guides decide to have fun with me because I'm being sassy as fuck. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Did I not just say the least we can do is have fun with the situation? Why? Because this shit is out of our control. All we can do is control the decisions that we make this moment, the decisions that we make in the next moment, and the moment after that, and the moment after that. That's all. Everything else is completely out of our control, okay? That's a strong message for y'all. I don't know what to say. That's a good way to end it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, even though it's not the most uplifting. He did show up. He just showed up really late. Are you willing to wait for him? Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose card number 17, the card Have Patience, as well as this clear quartz point right here, then you are at the right place. So, first things first, your card Have Patience. Love is patient and kind always. I specifically feel like this message is about self-love. I feel like you've been a little bit hard on yourself when it comes to love, right? I feel like maybe you've been having a lot of introspection, doing a lot of reflection on your past love experiences. I feel like you've been feeling very lonely, and I feel like you've almost been blaming yourself, or if not blaming yourself, like beating up on yourself for the situation that you were in. Just take that if it resonates only, okay? But I can definitely say that if you are going to resonate with this reading, there's a tremendous amount of loneliness that you are experiencing, in really wanting and trying to create the perfect environment for love to thrive. However, not having been successful and almost feeling like you're at the edge of losing hope about finding what it is that you truly seek, okay? I didn't intend for all of these readings to be about love connections, but I guess when you choose a love oracle deck as the main cards, that's kind of like setting myself up for it. Anyways, let's see what messages we get for you, pile number 3, in regards to just guidance or whatever it is that... no, we're not going to do that, actually. Oh, I was supposed to start with this other deck. Maybe that's why that happened. Pile number 3. I'm not going to lie. I did your pile reading, or attempted to, once before for this card. But I really didn't like my own energy. in how I was reading it, so I just deleted it and I decided to start fresh with different decks. Okay, before I get into that, let me tell you why I did that. I started your reading first because I felt like of all the cards, of all the piles, it carried the heaviest energy. So I felt guided that whoever was guided to pile number 3 was going to need the most of my energy in this specific reading. Like I needed to really channel a clear message for whoever pile number 3 was. However, I found myself being very pessimistic because the cards that ended up coming out were the trademark spiritual type of tarot reading, and I found myself being very pessimistic with that type of reading because everything that was coming through was that cliche, you don't see it, you're in a challenge, you're very sad, but what you don't see is that everything that you are trying to manifest is right there. And it triggered me. And so, which is funny why I saw this, because that's totally my energy, letting out all my little nasty, repressed shit into your reading, pile number 3. So, now that this is my second time doing this specific reading, that's probably something that you've been feeling, pile number 3. You've been feeling a little pessimistic. Remember I said like you're feeling like you're almost giving up hope because it was coming. I was heavily feeling pessimistic about hearing another cliche spiritual love reading about it being right around the corner and you just can't see it yet. Okay, I got interrupted, but I am going to do this because I was feeling very pessimistic. If that's your energy, if that's my energy, regardless, I don't want to put any of my energy on your reading. That's the last thing I want to do. If I'm feeling pessimistic when it comes to my manifestations, that has nothing to do with you, pile number 3. So if it is your energy, I want to keep it your energy, okay? Versus me putting my little dankiness into it. Oh, there it is. Don't let pride get in your way. Messages for pile number 3, please. Pride. Ego. I connect pride with ego. Nothing will come out of this. Oh, that's this right here. Messages for pile number 3. I'm getting messages already, but I really just want to wait till I have all the cards. It's this one. Please don't start. Oh, I'm going to get pessimistic again. I just don't want to hear that everything is about to unfold. I don't want to read that. It's not that I don't want to hear that. I don't want to read that because I don't want to like fit into this narrative that tarot readers are, you know, just giving false hope. Messages for pile number 3, please. Messages for pile number 3. What is happening? Did you guys see that? I stopped shuffling and I was about to put the cards into shuffle and then all of a sudden a huge chunk just flew out of my hands. Stop. Why? I'm trying to be calm, cool, and collected. There you are. Trust your talents in changing times. What other deck am I missing? I'm supposed to have, okay, it's this one. Got some tarot cards for you to fill in this energy. Please give me messages that pile number 3 needs to hear. Messages for pile number 3, please. Alright, that one fell under. What do we got? 5 of Pentacles. Messages for pile number 3, please. Messages. Okay, so the last time I did the reading, it was the 5 of Cups, not the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Star. We have the Seven of Wands. Messages for pile number 3, please. Pile number 3, what's going on with you? Please tell me what's going on with pile number 3. What messages do they need to hear from this reading today? Five of Wands, 5-5. You are in a period of challenge, but I feel like this is a... What is happening? I feel like something triggered you. But I don't know what it is. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Cups. I feel like, okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry. I felt like I was struggling there to get the message. Like, what the hell is this trying to tell me? Like, I see these little parts over here, and I'm sorry for my language. I am a little frustrated with the way that I'm receiving messages today. It's probably something in my own energy, so I do apologize for that. Yeah, it's been an emotional day, so maybe I should have taken the day off. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands, they're all giving me vibe of exes, which would explain where all of this fussiness and this almost wanting to give up. And the only reason why it clicked to me is because I've been having my own situations, and that's how I saw it in my mind. Recently, for me, it's been in my dreams, but also like in the physical. It's like, you know, when they say Mercury retrograde brings in all the exes who all of a sudden want to come in and start communicating for no fucking reason. Yeah, I don't think Mercury is in retrograde, but you may have, because that's what I pictured. If this is a situation that I have been dealing with where people from the past have sort of just been like popping up out of nowhere, but these are not people who are welcome. These are people who did you damage. These are people who did you dirty. And all of a sudden they're trying to pop up into your energy like nothing ever happened. Like they have some sort of entitlement to your energy. Like they have some sort of arrogance. And it's triggering. Is this what the message? Pile number 3. It's challenging you. Because it's bringing up a lot of situations in which you put in a lot of energy, effort. You put in your heart. You put in your whole fucking heart. And these people did you fucking dirty. And all of a sudden they want to come up and bring in. They don't know that that's what they're doing. They're just being their selfish selves in this lame ass energy. Because none of these are kings. None of these are queens. They're all like little immature vibes over here, wanting to come in, and what in effect they're doing is bringing in all of the past experiences that you've had to the surface. They're bringing in a lot of darkness into your energy. They are triggering things that you thought that you had laid to rest, okay? And the only reason I was able to connect that is because that's what I've been experiencing. And it's difficult. It's challenging. Because, especially if you're trying to put yourself... Did I say that? I feel like I said that. But if I didn't say it, I feel like you are in the process of trying to put yourself in the right environment and planting seeds and trying to nourish that little environment. And it's very lonely doing so. Because it's you all by yourself, healing yourself from everything that you've ever experienced, and what you've experienced is vast. It's vast darkness. If you just take out the message of this, this is where you were. This is your energy when it comes to everything that you've experienced, is just being in the dark, being alone, having nothing come to offer you any guidance, having nothing coming to offer you any relief, any savior. It feels like almost drowning and not having a lifeguard on check to come and save you, okay? It's sort of been you having to pull yourself out from the depths of your own pain. There may have even been, if this message is resonating with you and you have had one or more persons from your past who have had the audacity to come and try to have some sort of communication with you, or just sort of like try to reappear or insert themselves into your bubble, I feel like it's triggered you, but I feel like it may have even caused you to have been a bit combative. That's the message that I'm getting, and once again, that's resonating with me, because right here, if you can see this, people are hitting the beehive when they should know better. But why don't they know better? Because they're blinded. What are they blinded by? They're blinded by pride. They're blinded by pain. So whatever it is that you are using to blind yourself, I feel like there's a potential that you even became combative and allowed your pride to let you get sucked into this challenging energy somehow. Let me clarify that for you. I really hope that's the message, because I felt like I said, I tried reading the message for you and I couldn't get it. I was just like, no, this is not the thing that I'm going to do. Like, it's just not. And I just kept on feeling very pessimistic. But what would make you feel pessimistic is if these... What was I trying to clarify? I don't even remember what I was trying to clarify. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is who you are. This is what you've been trying to do. You've been trying to nourish yourself from the depths of whatever wounds that you've had to experience. Like I said, these people who are just trying to pop up out of nowhere, and there's a lot of them. First, for you, there may be more. Yeah, and I feel like you've worked so hard to put yourself in a place to bring yourself up from this sort of vibe of lack and insecurity and pain and having been betrayed, having been left feeling unworthy, having been left just abandoned, like nothing. You've built yourself up to the Queen of Pentacle energy, to where you've nourished yourself. You've really found your sense of self-worth, and you've really, there's a bubble that I said, you've really tried to keep yourself and that bubble safe. And all of a sudden, these little stanky ass energies were able to infiltrate. But that's okay. I feel like you need to know that that's okay. If you are beating yourself up for having allowed yourself to maybe be combative, because I did. I'm a confess that I got very combative, and then after the fact I felt regret. Like, why did I even engage? I should have known better. And I really beat myself up about that, because I was like, what was the purpose? Why would I let that person into my skin? You know, like, let them get under my skin. Like, why would they? And then, yeah, I got after myself. So I feel like if you're going through the same situation, you may be really hard on yourself for engaging or for allowing this person or these people, because this could all be one person to you, but it could be multiple people, like it was in my case. Not all at once, right? But like within a certain time span, within the past few weeks. But there's a purpose for it. There's a purpose for it. Why? Because the Five of Pentacles, she's walking away. She's understanding, like, okay, I had to fight my battle, but I know when things... What's the phrase? All is lost. I don't know. I can't find the phrase. There's a phrase there that I'm trying to... All is not lost? Is that a phrase? I don't even know what that means. All is not lost. What does that mean? All is not lost. I saw the Death and I saw the King of Wands, but I'm putting them back in. All is not lost. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. It is late. I'm sleepy. I don't know what all is not lost means, but I can't focus. We have the Nine of Wands here, yeah. Everything that happened is happening on purpose. And that's what I was suggesting. Please please clarify the Nine of Wands for me. What is the purpose of this Nine of Wands? There's something where you were needing, like you were stuck. Please clarify the Nine of Wands for me. Three of Wands, yes. This needed to happen. Oh, this needed to happen. Why? Because this is the energy that you are. This is the energy that you are needing to move forward. And if there was a feeling of stagnation on any part of your life that you were trying to take leaps towards, whether you realized it or not, the situation happened in order to relieve you of whatever little anchors that it was keeping on you, because it was. And it may be something that real deep that you didn't even realize. Like in my case, I didn't even realize that these people still had any sorts of anything on my energy, but yet when it triggered me, I realized there's something about the situation that is still in my energy that I need to release. And I feel like that's what's happening with you. You're releasing something that all of a sudden is going to allow you to move forward. If this is your situation, please, 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 pile number 3. I always say, if you guys feel comfortable, please comment. But pile number 3 specifically, if you are resonating with this, can you please confirm that to me, that this is something that you are experiencing and that it resonates with you? Because that is going to help me in knowing that I am not alone. Subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, wait. I lied. It's not over yet. I have to get you a little affirmation card to close off the reading. I can't just leave you on all that heavy-ass energy. I choose to learn through love. Yes, this is taking me back to a reading I did last week, where you were either making decisions out of love or out of fear. I choose to learn through love. This is going to lead you to the right place, making decisions out of love instead of out of fear, okay? That's what I got for you, pile number 3. Until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 4. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this card, number 3, back to what you love, and this Labradorite, then you were in the right place. So, secret between you and I, 2 cards actually came out when I shuffled pile 4. But I just chose... hold on. I chose to put card 3 in the top, but essentially they're the same damn thing. We had card 23 come out also with this one, and it says, take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Card number 3, reevaluate your desires. Charlie. No, ma'am. Sorry about that. That was my cat. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but pile number 4s, if you are common at choosing pile number 4s and you're one of my subscribers, please correct me if I'm wrong, but have we not been getting the messages about you being able to embrace love? Because you've been a little bit hesitant, as well as reevaluating what your desires. That may have been pile 3 though. About hidden desires that are resurfacing all of a sudden. So if that resonates with you, I feel like both of them are the same message. If you can see, it's about being on a journey and both being headed towards beautiful bliss and love, okay? So that is going to be a strong in your energy, the fact that both of these cards are resonating with the same message, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with your messages. Messages for pile number 4, please. Was that you, Charlie? Messages for pile number 4. Messages for pile number 4, please. What does pile 4 need to know? What does pile 4 need to know? Messages for pile number 4. Is that one? Card number 3. Stop. What? Oh, I was about to say it disappeared. Didn't I just say 3? It's down here. Oh, I need to go to sleep. It's so late, and I slept like 2 hours within the past 24 hours. 48 hours? 20? I don't know. I don't know. Card number 3. Card number 3. Dream. Ooh, this tiger. How did I not notice the tiger? I just noted the synchronicity of the 3s that may be resonant with you. The tiger and the dreams. The tiger is such powerful symbolism. You are a powerful manifestor, pile number 4. I feel like whatever it is that you are, whatever hidden desires are coming up, you're really also resonating with them within your dreams. So you may be dreaming about Charlie. Hold on. Let me get this cat. All right. Something about what's going on in your dreams are perhaps guiding you. If you resonate with the tiger totem, I feel like there are strong messages coming out in your dreams about what specific actions you are being guided to take. Let me go ahead and get all the other messages. Sorry, I got really excited when I had the card number 3. I love synchronicities. You may be seeing 333. You may be seeing 3333. On receipts for some of you, on license plate multiple for some of you, just regular on the clock. Oh, that's my dogs. We have card. Oh, my cat Charlie probably went and fought with her because I just let her out of my cave. I was like, what is she barking at? Card 42, smoke and mirrors. Let me get one more. Please give me one more message for pile number 4. Smoke and mirrors. Let it go. This came out of one of the other piles. 4224. That's going to be significant to somebody. Messages for pile number 4, please. The energy is gaining momentum. That gives me energy of this. What is it that needs to be let go? Please clarify. Didn't your pile... Oh, I don't know if you chose pile number 4 yesterday, but pile 4 yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, had the 10 of Swords and the message to let it go. Let something go. That was a strong message. Messages for pile number 4, please. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. And messages for pile number 4. Nope, that's too many. Messages for pile number 4, please. I'm not taking all of these, but I am taking this single one. Follow the voice of your soul. This did come out. This did come out, pile number 4, recently. Alright, let me get another one, please. Pile number 4. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Setting a direction. What needs to be let go? Please clarify. Victory. Messages for pile number 4. Clarify the 6 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. There's something that I'm missing here. Let me get one more Moonology card. No, why is this happening? I don't like that. Down into the fire. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Something that you can't see, but something that you're being stubborn to trust in. You need to let go of something that you're being stubborn to trust in. The energy is gaining momentum, even though it is just a little sneak peek of something. Perhaps maybe you've seen the little baby light to the end of the tunnel, but there's some stubbornness in you to move towards it. That's the same vibe I was getting from the other one. You are being guided, though. You are being guided towards this journey into love. And I feel like whether you want to believe that it's gaining momentum or not, there's slight little glimpses that you have of this. With smoke and mirrors, though. Smoke and mirrors is like, there's a lot of confusion over this specific journey, maybe. Okay, so in these cards, obviously it shows it very clear. You can see directly where they're headed. But smoke and mirrors tells me that you are on this journey and you're seeing little glimpses, but the rest of it is actually covered in fog and cloudiness and darkness. So you're seeing parts of it, but there's a stubbornness in you to continue moving forward towards it, which was the same energy that I was getting in yesterday's reading. Now down here we have balanced spirituality and practicality with full moon in Pisces. There's something imbalanced in you. What is imbalanced in you? Please clarify. Please clarify what's imbalanced. Pile number 4. Please clarify. Intuition. It's Pisces. Please clarify. Your intuition, is that what you're not trusting? Pile number 4. With follow the voice of your soul. And full moon in Pisces. Pisces is the energy of strong intuition. A clear sense of direction. I feel like you're getting signs that are guiding you in your dreams, but you're not listening to them. I feel like you need more. Oh, I can't pick up the goddamn card. Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. If it offends people, I didn't mean to say that. You are being given a clear direction. You are not trusting the clear direction. You are seeking more clarity. You are seeking more than intuition. There's something about your intuition that you don't trust, pile number 4. For you, you need more practicality. You need more evidence. But you can't see the evidence because there's a lot of smoke and mirrors fogging the way. Okay, you know what it's giving me? I don't know why it's giving me this. I don't know where the hell this is coming from. The story of the road to El Dorado, and that those old travelers that would send back stories. What were they called? I don't know. The adventurers, if you will, who were out exploring these unknown lands. This is just story time, okay? El Cibolo, I don't know what the hell that is, but I think it's having to do with the city of gold. The city of gold, but having a glimpse, perhaps some sort of evidence that the city of gold exists, but not really trusting. Not trusting at all. Not trusting word of mouth, not trusting guidance, wanting to see it for yourself, wanting to have evidence of it, but not having the capacity to have evidence of it. Everything here is telling you to trust the intuition, that your intuition is guiding you to the right place. However, there's heavy energy of wanting to see more evidence or refusal to move. This knight right here is supposed to be moving. The Knight of Swords is supposed to be the fastest moving of all the knights, but this knight specifically is not moving. Just like this bull right here, there's a stubbornness to move forward without, I don't know what type of evidence that's necessary for this bull to get going, but there's heavy resistance in wanting to take any steps forward based on just intuition. What you are being guided to is this beautiful love in the end, however, which is what's being confirmed here. Success, victory, that's what the Six of Wands is, something very passionate, something that's considered a success. Look at this big ass wand that this guy has with his celebratory wreath. And then there's this Queen of Pentacles. So where, for example, if you are this person on this journey over here headed towards victory, well, there's victory up ahead. There's the Queen of Pentacles. Let's say the Queen of Pentacles is the prize at the end of this journey that you've been needing to trust, that you don't have evidence of. And the Queen of Pentacles is something very stable, something that has a lot to offer, something that carries longevity, something that carries fulfillment, okay? That's where you're headed, but you're not trusting it. And I feel like this is a repeat of the same messages that I've been giving pile number 4. But I am doing this daily, so it would make sense if this is your energy continuously. I honor how I want to feel. Ooh, you know what this is making me think of? There's like a, oh fuck, this is gonna be a saying. I'm sorry for my sailor mouth. There is a saying that says, pay attention to how you feel when you're around others. That's going to connect with something, because I honor how I want to feel. That is intuition. That is what intuition is. And there's a lot of messages here about trusting the intuition and where it is that it is guiding you, but yet you don't want to trust the intuition. And I think there may be a skewed understanding in your energy of what intuition is. And intuition isn't anything big and fancy. Intuition is simply how it is that you feel when you're in your right vibration, when you're in your true self's energy. When you're able to put yourself in that place and really connect with yourself, and then feel from that place, detached of ego, that is what intuition is. And like I said, what did I say? Pay attention to how you feel when you're with others or in the company of others, because that is your intuition. Do you feel safe? If there is a specific person that you are journeying to, do you feel safe with that person? How does this person make you feel? Do you feel warm? Do you feel loved? Do you feel accepted? Do you feel judged? Do you feel like you got to put walls up? Do you feel like you can't trust them? Do you feel like you can't be open? Or is it the opposite? Because if you feel that restriction, like there's something and you don't understand what it is, but there's something about this person, there's something about the situation, if it's not a person, that makes me feel on edge, like I cannot be my true self, that's your intuition speaking to you and telling you that there's something that, although you can't see it, you need to trust, that there's something about this person, this situation that can't be trusted. However, the opposite also exists, to where your mind, which is the sword energy, may be telling you, logically making up reasons why, the sword energy, why you shouldn't trust the journey and where you're being guided to. It may be logically giving you reasons why you shouldn't trust that. However, trust your intuition over what it is that you see. Always, okay? Your intuition whispers to you. So you need to quiet down and connect with it. What is it that you feel in regards to walking towards this? Having no evidence of the direction that you're headed, do you feel guided to take steps? Having no evidence of how long it's going to take you to get there and what's going to be there. Do you still feel guided to go there? I feel like the answer is going to be yes for a lot of you, okay? That was a lesson on intuition 101. Yeah, that's what I got for you. Please tell me if that resonated. I feel like my readings were so off today. So if it did resonate, I'm glad that it did, pile number 4. But that's what I got for you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate you, those of you who already have, in helping me do all those things like, commenting, and subscribing. All those things that I need you to do to help me and my channel grow. Until we vibe again, loves.